Customers, workers, friends, as members of that I've worked with them before. I've met all the members of the South Committee. I've met them in person. One other form of service or the other. Here to monitor election, or going for primary election elsewhere, or doing campaign in several states together with them. With my friends, with my partners, and I expect nothing less from you that we all join hands together as a team, work together to ensure that we expand this party, increase membership, reduce technology that we already started, ensure that this party is transparent, this party enjoys the support of Nigerians and even beyond the shores of Nigerian diaspora. Recognize all the members of the party who are working for us too. It's you that has made this party tick. Hope, the trust you have for APC and the renewal agenda of Mr. President to ensure that we help the executive and the National Assembly will support them to ensure that we deliver a democracy to the people of Nigeria. Like I said in my second speech, all of us here, especially the National Working Committee.
ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí ọ̀ ń ṣeré ni àbọ̀ ń ṣe èrè. ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí ọ̀ ń ṣeré ni àbọ̀ ń ṣe èrè.
We'll find out later. So that was him there as their chairman, letting them know that he's there to carry out whatever it is that Tinubu's agenda, is. And like the National Assembly guys and others, so we have to make it happen. That's it. He's got no agenda of his. He can't come and say, oh, this is my own mission for APC. You the craze. Which mission? And we just be like, look at this one. It's talking about mission. What mission? Gone are the days when things don't change you. Gone were the days where you are going to see them, those who wants to be chairman of parties, they will be campaigning all over the country. Have you forgotten? I don't know, how old are you? Yeah, campaigning for their party members. So they'll be going everywhere, telling them what they are going to do. As your chairman, I'm going to, how many of you remember people like Barnabas, Gemade, I'm talking about PDP though. You know what I mean? Like they will say, I will make sure I am a chairman, my own, as your chairman, I'm going to. They don't do that anymore. That has really, really changed by the characters who are supposed to be building democracy in that contraption, unfortunately. So there is more from what this guy said, because after all of that, he also went on to go and speak to Sheung. Let's take a break from them for now. All right? At least for now. So Peter Obi was cited in Onitsha. It was cited that his own alma mater, his former school, that is King's College in Onitsha, where he's been very much like a prominent member of the student of the school, right? So that was where he went today to donate a 50 million naira check to the school for developmental project in the school, according to the reports, until when the media sort of like, I don't know if they ambushed him, if that's the right word. Anyway, the media accosted him and they were asking him questions, other questions, but this particular one about the Okpebholo, the Dodoyo, governor of Edo State, and his recent threat that Obi shouldn't come to his state sharing money. And the, the controversy that followed that. His response is straightforward. He's seen it as a pure distraction. I am here to support this school. Why can't we just talk about, stuff that really affects Nigerians, not this kind of, Anyway, in his words, shortly before we go back to PDP people, all right? Obi.
Oh, yeah.
And the president is already here with us. So we just need to. I'll still come when you finish. Everybody here. I just tell them so will you keep my secret? I know what I'm going to do.
If you have the opportunity to go to Benin and make any donation, will you still go?
Oh yes, every day I talk. Trust me. I will go.
Just by the threat?
No, there's no threat. All those things that, like I said, it doesn't make any sense. You know how many times I'm spending all over Nigeria? I receive threats every day actually. You need to once a year in podcast. I receive threats every day and everyone. I'm in school today. I'm going to be in school somewhere in Nigeria tomorrow. I'm going to be in school somewhere on Saturday. I'm going to be in school on Sunday. I'm going to... So,
Okute.
We are here, oh, we are here, oh.
Wait.
let me finish that.
Wait.
Oh, let me use that.
Who is joining next?
Anyway, give her. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All of you are serving in this school. Yes. It's like they are paying you well. Where can I know?
What did they pay there with NYC?
7,000.
When did I go to?
So, and I think that's what makes him so, it makes him so acceptable by these Gen Z, millennials, and name it. Because to them, he's so relatable, he's so approachable, and as much as it could be anywhere, anytime, he's the kind of guy that even wherever you see him is probably so for this generation, right? So he was there, he practically told these guys and said, I will be anywhere I want to be. I'll be in any state, in the south, in the east, in the north, anywhere I want to be, whenever I want to be. Because I receive threat every day anyway. So it's not going to be just this one that is made public that will now make me feel too. So he practically just dismissed it as a pure distraction. Talk about something else. Talk about, and I hope somehow these interns, all these interns at the University of Nigeria is called. It's called the Nigeria University Teaching Hospital, somewhere in Ituku, Ozala, in Enugu State. So that must be the federal government hospital, I think. So the interns there, which is, you are the students, medical students who are like, it's a student that does interns, right? Anyway, because they are being paid, they were complaining of not being paid well. Yesterday, they staged a protest, calling the attention of God knows who to treat them better. Medical students, or should I say medical interns in Enugu, Nigeria University Teaching Hospital. You know where that is, right? Here.
Oh!
Solidarity forever. Soli, soli, soli. That, man, that depressing song. Hi. You see, every time I hear that song as like a protest song, it kind of gives me PTSD. I don't know about you. Apart from Okpebholo, which used to be the first word of many of us from, see, I am going to be 42 years in the next few months. So I was born to say Okpebholo, even when I had no idea what that was. Like a baby, like somebody who is just about maybe 7, 8, 9 months, and you are shouting, Okpebholo, Okpebholo, because you are seeing everybody running about and shouting Okpebholo. The next one, when I started realizing that I'm Nigeria and me, not be me see you. In Nigeria, I did so. The next one is this solidarity. Anywhere you hear it, it is like, yeah, people are gathering. They are upset about something. Something is not right since I was a child. So do you understand their PTSD? So every time I hear this song, soli, I'm like, because it's solution, no. Soli. Imagine me now at this age, from a baby. I will now drag you down and say, let us go, Mama. We need to go and face this government. And then they will say, okay, the popular song is going to be soli. So my own children are going to sing soli. Their own children are going to sing soli. And it's going to be like a generational solidarity. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Do you ever feel bad? I mean, do you ever like sit down and just wonder like, the more things change, the more they remain the same. People complain about unpaid salary, poor paid salary, unpaid pension, poor healthcare, poor road networking, no hunger day, all these things. They've been like that for decades. People went to school already singing the soli. They will go and look for a job. And once they find job and all of that, and the real economy begin to hit them, they will be tired and they will join others and begin to sing soli. And their own children are watching. Their children are watching. Those ones said children are also going to, they are not here yet. But in another 15, 20 years now, there will be other generations here. They themselves will be shouting Okpebholo. And solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our right. That's why I kind of respect Showore and his own Take It Back movement. They are very creative. Here you get things like, no, don't sing soli. Just say, Gbogbo wa la lọ́wọ́ ńbẹ, Gbogbo wa la lọ́wọ́ ńbẹ, bí Nàìjíríà ṣe bàjẹ́, Gbogbo wa la lọ́wọ́ ńbẹ. Say no, èmi ò lọ́wọ́ ńbẹ, maybe ìwọ lọ́wọ́ ńbẹ, kind of. So they are pretty much like creative, trying to express their own soli in a different format. That is how people survive in that place, including those who survive kidnappers. Remember those I told you yesterday that paid 25 million naira 25 million naira ransom to terrorists in Enugu before they all got released. They were traveling for an occasion or an event and they got kidnapped. One woman was not lucky. She was killed. But I missed that video yesterday, so I'm going to show you now that video. Hang on. In fact, I should. Give me a second. I should be able to possibly give you a mention, right? Anyway, watch this. It should help.
Okay. Now you have Munaya and Dara. So Hunter Tasigun. Winter Lion Mask. Yes, Ego Kandara.
Finally.
I just wish the government gets like Amari had government can make a mayor for the reason. And I got a broom and now you're gonna bend there.
Finally, the God has done it for us. Finally. Because at the end of the day, right? Bible says in everything, you should give thanks to God. Oh. And Nigerians actually took that so religiously and so personal. You know? Because Nigeria is a place where people will be thankful for being alive. For example, you go to, or somebody wants to tell you their personal experience, how they believe that there is God, that God exists to Nigerians. So a luxury bus, right? A full loaded luxury bus is traveling. High speed or loss of brake, or the driver possibly slept off and lost control and plunged into the river. Boom. A bus with like maybe 60 or 70 people. Then quickly, some people rushed. That bus don't enter. River, don't enter river. No, try and save it. So they rushed in. Out of 60 people, they were only able to save 3. A woman, a man, and a child. That is tragic. That means more than 57 people lost, died. So an average Nigerian that want to tell you how they met God will tell you that out of the entire bus, I was already gone. I just saw this white man with white clothes. And he just said, my son, you need to go back. And before I knew it, I just opened my eyes. I just saw myself in the hospital and they told me that everybody died. Can you believe that? God saved only me and killed everyone else. Nigerians. I know some of you don't see it that way, but you need to kind of like do some reintrospection. You know? Doesn't really tell that God has, you know. So here now God just killed the rest of them and saved me. I was only I was the third survivor. That was when I realized, God loved me so much. But I didn't love those ones. Nigerians. There is nothing in this world that you can say to convince them otherwise. And I'm not disputing it all. I'm just questioning why those ones are not saved. So Nigerians are, maybe not just Nigerians, but I am from that place. So Nigerians takes that very, very, Okpebholo, you don't believe in God, Abi? Okay, you will see. He can show you now that suddenly like this, you can just become very, very sick. Just to show to me that that God is great and all that. So in that manner, all right, Nigerians are religious. No, they are religious but not godly. So they are mostly looking forward to a magician. That's the Nigerian God. And that is why they easily let go as well. Even those who are supposed to investigate crime, they will tell you that, well, let's just leave it for God. Here, you see that luxury bus that plunged into the river. Apart from the fact that they've brought in divers, it doesn't mean that they will save them. Maybe they will save 2 or 3. Maybe they will save, depends on the response, okay? But the point here is this. They are not going to leave it to God and say God did it. No. They will investigate what caused the crash. Is it speeding? Is it the negligence? Is it something mechanical? So that to ensure that at least if this was mechanical like an accident, they can take it and say, well, you know what? That is devoid of human error. But if they now realize that it was an human, somebody will pay for that. All those lives won't just waste, they won't just go and say, we thank God. Similarly, you paid ransom to terrorists who killed one of you. Of course, typical Nigeria, we thank God, God, only God, sir, we give glory to him. And on that note, right, if you now say, what are they doing about the kidnappers? Oh, in this country, Baba, we just say, thank God. God go catch them. About police officer, if tell you, say, oh, no waste your time about anything. But we just thank God, say they don't release you. There are some people who will say, they pay ransom, they don't release them. You should be grateful. Forget about these things, Jerry. Those people are too connected. And just like that, since we have given God the glory, maybe you can protect us from them again. Sure, you understand? So I'm not disputing your God, okay? I'm just saying how people have decided to sort of like, or how people have enabled abnormalities in such a way that they are victims of this rotten system, that they have given up hope on it, of it ever working for them. They don't even understand what it means for a system to work for them. But their own closure, typical closure for,